Hey YouTube family, how are you guys doing? Hope this video is finding you all doing well. Well, it's Axis AX20 reassembly time, and I'm kind of excited. Anyway, I ran into some issues with the guitar. Nothing major, just some minor setbacks, fitment issues regarding the pickups, and I'll explain. So I can't show you the finished product until the product is finished because it's a surprise. Some of you will like the new look, the finish, and some of you will not. But I'll explain why I went that route. And so stay tuned. I'll be back. Right here is the neck. I just installed the tuners. So these are tuners from Next Gen here in Canada. They're 19-to-1, kind of Sprizzell style locking tuners. And yeah, they're excellent. So I, backed off these wheels, exposed the gears, greased them all up. They're all good to go. So can't show you the headstock as it matches the body. All right, just got rid of those crappy stamped saddles that came on the stock bridge. And I just retrofitted the bridge with these brand new Graphtec string saver saddles. So they fit great and they line up right on. So I hope that works well. And hopefully the tone will be good too. Anyway, keep trucking. All right. Not sure if you can see that, but there's the Pure Tone jack I just installed. So right now I have the wire for the Pure Tone jack, which is the bigger one, and the smaller one is the ground to the bridge. So now I got to fit my electronics in there and see how that's all going to come together. All right, got everything wired up in there. Got the new case switch. We got the two full-size pots. I'm going with 250K, although I'm putting P90s in. We'll see. I got a 22 UF capacitor. And yeah, pretty simple, straightforward wiring. Everything's grounded, everything's shielded. So, getting close. All right. Well, strings are on. I just got to dial in the intonation, set the action, make sure the relief is good, and then we'll move to the reveal and I'll give you some sound clips. All right, we are ready to rock. Strings are on. Like I mentioned before, it's intonated, set the relief, adjusted the height of the nut. Everything seems to be dialed right in. So here's what the guitar looked like when I first got it. And here's what the guitar looks like now. So we got the carbon fiber look, Super Sport AX20 up top, and we got the carbon fiber look down here with the white stripe in the middle, kind of going transparent near the end. Yep. And it's the red and black kind of carbon fiber look. We got the P90s from Guitar Finish. These are the Dream 90 pickups. We got the factory bridge, but with the upgraded Graphtec saddles, the string savers, original knobs. Got the new switch. And here we have DM Richard Rayner. So, it's kind of a long story, but DM stands for Dan's Muffler. They are a local muffler shop here. Everybody in PEI, doesn't matter what end of PEI you're from, knows who or what Dan's Muffler is. And Richard Rayner was the owner. Richard was a fantastic individual. Just a terrific human. How many times if I'd taken my vehicle there to get exhaust work done, or I had a minor leak, or a clamp had broke over the winter, with the salt and the rust, and I'd take it in, he'd always be like, drive it over the pit. There was a big pit in there, he'd have a look, and then you could hear the welder going, and he'd do all this stuff, and then I'd back it out. How much do I owe you? No, nothing. I'll get you next time. Oh, I'll get you next time. So I'd swing by Tim Hortons, pick up some doubles, you know, whatever, some coffee, a variety pack of muffins, and drop that off. And he'd be all, "Oh, thanks so much. You didn't have to do that." I said, "Yeah, well, you didn't have to not charge me either." So the guy was a stand-up guy. Unfortunately, he developed cancer, and he lost the cancer battle just last year. Come to find out, with talking with him and stuff, at the shop, he was a guitar guy. He loved guitar. He didn't really play like in bands and stuff, but he was passionate about guitar, and from what I understood, he had quite a few nice ones, like some Gibsons, Fenders. From chatting with him, I think the goal was to kind of batten down the hatches after retirement and really get into this guitar stuff. So in chatting with him, I told him I was in a couple bands. I kind of built guitars, or modded guitars, I should say. And I like to buy inexpensive guitars and do a bunch of stuff to them. And he asked some questions about that. And I said, someday I'll build a guitar in dedication to you and Dan's Muffler. And I'll show you what it turns out to be. But I never got the chance to do that while he was alive. I guess partly because, you're always putting things off. You always think you have time, right? Until you realize you don't. The other thing was, Richard was kind of a unique individual. And I didn't want to just do a typical Tele or Strat or, something. So I wanted something different. So when I saw this thing, this AX20, and then when I finally got my hands on it, I thought this would be the perfect guitar, because I don't think there's another one in PI, like an AX20 hardtail. It's unique, it's different, and so was Richard. And the reason for the graphics on it, so these are like, it's car wrap, it's automotive wrap. It's a digital print, and then I had a buddy of mine clear coat over it. But so when Richard ran the muffler shop, as his kids got older, he opened up a decal shop. So they used to do like lettering and stuff. And eventually his kids got really good and they started doing t-shirts, and they started doing, a bunch of different stuff. And then they got into the wraps, and they got into the decaling, for race cars and all kinds of stuff, and construction trailers, and you name it, they do it. So I just thought it would be fitting if I had Richard's kids kind of do the customization work to finish this guitar. So long story short, that's what I did. I went up there, I told them what I wanted to do. They were kind of like, "Why do you want my dad's name on your guitar?" And I got told them the story, and they were flattered, I guess, that I wanted to do that. But and I explained to them how much he helped me over the years, and service was just top notch at Dan's Muffler. It was just fantastic. So I just wanted to do something as a memento, and I thought it would be cool to have the decal shop, on the guitar, and then to have a little reminder. So DM Dan's Muffler and Richard Rayner at the bottom there. And so just a unique guitar for a unique guy. And they haven't seen it yet. I just finished it, sharing it with you. So the only thing they had asked, they didn't charge me for it. They did all the work, all the graphics. When I went to pay them, they said, nope. They said, Dad wouldn't have charged you, and we're not going to charge you either. So it was, anyway, it was pretty cool, but kind of emotional. They said, the only thing we ask is when the guitar is done is you bring it in, because we want to take a picture of it, and so we can frame it and hang it on the wall and stuff. I said, no problem. So that'll be my next stop, to go show them the final product. So that's it. So that's why I went with this this look. It's kind of a unique little beast, and I want to do something special, and I want it to have some meaning. So here it is. It turned out great. I think it looks cool. I like it. Some of you might think, fake carbon fiber is not really my thing, and I totally understand. But it has some meaning for me, and I'm gonna really enjoy playing this thing. So anyway, here we go. Here are some tones. Bridge pickup, full tone, full volume. pickups. Kind of Telly-esque, but with a little more meat to them, I think. Middle position sounds like this. Neck position sounds like this. A little bit of drive on the bridge. Middle position. And the neck. Axis Super Sport AX20 in memory of Dan's Muffler and Richard Rayner. Love this thing. This thing is awesome. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have one of these and what you did to yours. If I can get a couple of clips at a live gig to see how these pickups kind of work in a band situation, I will. Till next time, you guys take care, God bless, and thanks for following me on this.